Hello and welcome to our video on the different models of HRM. Human resource management is a vital aspect of any organization as it involves managing the most valuable resource of the organization, the employees. Today we will be discussing two of the most popular models of HRM, the Harvard model and the Michigan model. The Harvard model for HRM, human resource management, is a strategic approach to managing an organization's workforce. It is based on the principle that people are an organization's most valuable resource, and that effective HRM practices can help to attract, develop, motivate, and retain employees in order to achieve business objectives. The Harvard model for HRM is based on four key components. Situational factors, the internal and external factors that influence HRM decisions, including the organization's mission, strategy, culture, and external environment. Stakeholder interests, the interests of various stakeholders, including employees, customers, shareholders, and society, that HRM policies and practices must balance. HRM policy choices, the specific policies and practices that an organization adopts to manage its workforce, including recruitment, selection, training, compensation, benefits, and performance management. HRM outcomes, the impact of HRM policies and practices on organizational effectiveness, employee well-being, and social responsibility. The Harvard model for HRM emphasizes the importance of integrating HRM policies and practices with the organization's overall strategy, and of balancing the interests of various stakeholders. It also highlights the need for ongoing evaluation of HRM practices and their impact on organizational outcomes. Overall, the Harvard model for HRM provides a framework for developing HRM practices that support an organization's strategic objectives and help to create a positive workplace culture that benefits both employees and the organization. The Michigan model for HRM, human resource management, is a framework for designing and implementing HRM practices that support an organization's overall business strategy. Developed by David A. Nadler and Michael L. Tushman at the University of Michigan, it emphasizes the importance of aligning HRM practices with business goals and objectives. The Michigan model for HRM is based on three key components. HRM strategy, the overall approach to managing an organization's workforce, including the goals and objectives of HRM practices, as well as the policies and procedures for implementing those practices. HRM practices, the specific HRM practices that an organization adopts, including recruitment, selection, training, compensation, benefits, and performance management. HRM outcomes, the impact of HRM practices on organizational effectiveness, employee well-being, and social responsibility. The Michigan model for HRM emphasizes the importance of forecasting HR needs and assessing HR supply to ensure that an organization has the right employees in the right roles at the right time. It also highlights the importance of matching HRM practices with business strategy to achieve organizational goals. Both the Harvard and Michigan models are popular and effective approaches to HRM. While the Harvard model emphasizes the importance of analyzing internal and external factors to develop HR policies and programs, the Michigan model focuses on aligning HRM practices with business strategy. Ultimately, the success of an organization depends on its ability to attract, develop, motivate, and retain a skilled workforce, and choosing the right HRM model is key to achieving this goal. Thank you for watching this video on the different models of HRM.